Okay, page 23. This has got to be my favorite section of everything we're going to talk about, okay? Finding deals, okay? Finding deals. Now, before we get started, I just want to say we're going to talk about a lot of different things to do with the deal. You know, you can wholesale it as is, instant landlord, retail it, rent it, all that stuff. Whatever you're going to do, it doesn't hurt to start marketing that property as soon as you get it under contract. Has anybody ever done that before? Some people say, I got to get it ready, I got to get it looking good, I got to, start marketing it the day you get it under contract. Pull that realtor sign up and go throw it under the house and put your sign in the yard. Okay? If you're buying deals from the realtor, they don't care. What do they care? Hey, your sign's under the house if you want it. My sign's in the yard. I've had them actually tell me, Larry, I don't care what you do with my sign as long as you close on the house. Doesn't matter, right? Yes. Is everybody okay with that? Yeah. Start marketing the property the day you get it under contract. Make sure you get it under contract. Don't want anybody to steal your deal, right? Okay, finding deals. Remember, I would rather have 10 ways to find one house than one way to have to find 10. Okay? Doesn't that make sense? If you got 10 different methods out there going at all times, how many more deals are you going to get than if you're only doing direct mail to vacant houses, or if you're only doing short sales and mailing the foreclosures, or if you're only calling realtors, right? We're going to talk about a ton of ways to find deals. You're only going to use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 realistically, okay? You're not going to use probably 10. But the whole key is to diversify and get a lot of different ways to find your deals so you're not stuck on one way, having to generate every deal from one method. Does that make sense? Everybody agree with me? Good. The first thing is page 24. This, when you're dealing with for sale by owners, the reason I put this page first is I want us to talk about what we're going to talk about when we find the deal, okay? What do we want to know from the seller? This is our house seller information form. This is what we use when we get a call from a for sale by owner, okay? Actually, we have this in a database that we just had developed, and we'll talk about that more tomorrow when we talk about using technology. But this is the form. It's on your CD. It's also on our website under one of the freebies. But just remember, when somebody calls you about a house, a lead is a lead is a lead, but the older they get, the colder they get, okay? If somebody calls you and leaves a message and you wait till next week to call them, what's the chances of them selling you their house then? They may still be motivated. They've probably already called Turk by then, or Fred Hoffman, or Leon, or anybody else. They've probably already called somebody. So you have to dive on it, okay? You have to dive on them right quick. And I never get off the phone before I make an offer. If there's any way possible, I never get off the phone before I make an offer. Okay? And when we start talking about contract clauses and contingencies, you'll see that don't be scared to make an offer. Doesn't matter. You're not going to get stuck in a deal, putting up $1,000, being sued for specific performance to close on the deal if it ends up not being a deal. Don't worry about that. We're going to cover you on all that, okay? Let's look at the form. The basic information. And you ask all this stuff in a conversational manner, and you'll see when we do the live phone calls tomorrow with sellers, okay? Property address, the phone number. Is there an alternate number? We have down here work and Mr. Work and Mrs. Work, but is there another number I can reach you at if you're not there? Okay? 99% of people out there today have a cell phone. Okay? Get that number. I even ask them a lot of times, is that a home or is that a cell? That's a cell number. You can reach me on that anytime. Great. Some people don't even have a home phone anymore. They have a cell number. Maybe we call you at work if you get a work number. What type of home is it? Brick, wood frame, DW, double wide, single wide. When was it built?